So the Educational Internship Program has been around for about 25 years, and it started out really small. And obviously it started for people who had an interest in education, but those mentor teachers out in the field, there were so many of them who wanted students, and there aren't a ton of seniors in high school who think that they might want to be teachers. And so when I'm thinking about the ideal educational internship student, I'm thinking of that person that wants to serve as the role model, that wants to polish their leadership skills, that wants to polish their collaboration skills. They want to have a great educational experience.
It was like a perfect fit for me. I knew I needed A+ hour program hours and things, and just working with kids was also something that was really interesting to me. I get to work one-on-one with kids. I enjoy it. Like, it's kind of a highlight of my day. My intern teacher, she's the sweetest, Miss Posky. She's always helpful. She, answers any questions I have.
I am a product of Liberty Public Schools, but I'm also a product of the Educational Intern Program. I was a senior in high school and knew I wanted to be an educator, and so I got paired up with Christine Torres. She was at Schumacher at the time, teaching 5th grade. And she followed me through my college career. I went back and did observations. I would ask her questions. And then when I became a teacher at Liberty, she was the first person that I would go to. It's such a great opportunity for young people to see what is involved in the inner workings of education.
And I think a lot of people are hesitant to be teachers because they cannot see themselves standing up in front of a room full of students. And so EIP is kind of like pulling that Band-Aid off.
I mean, being in EIP definitely opened the gates. I would say before I was like, I wouldn't want to be a teacher, but around Christmas break you start to see that progress, and it just makes you feel really good about what you're doing and helping. And I think that's just my purpose, just to help specifically like younger kids.
I think a lot of people think that it is just that internship component. I get to go out into a classroom, I get to work with students, but we do have a really strong class component as well.
And then when I'm in class, I get to kind of relate what we're learning in the EIP class to my intern classroom. So kind of seeing things that we learn about and putting it like into every day in the classroom is really good and fun for me.
I think that makes their educational experience in some ways just make complete sense to them. It kind of cements that I really want to be a teacher. It gives them a great trusted adult.
I have former EIP students who are now teachers in the district that come back and ask questions, and we have that relationship, and it's fun to watch them grow as educators too. I actually now work alongside my former mentor here at Epic that I had here when I was an EIP student. So it's great to have that come full circle.
But the even greater benefit, besides having that fantastic person in your corner during your senior year, is the fact that you get to be a role model to those younger students.
I definitely know that when I was their age, I looked up to the student teachers that I had in class, so I definitely don't take it lightly. Like, I want them to see like a good example and kind of be ready for that time in their lifetime too.
And they want to be that person that inspires middle school band students or changes 4th grade for a student. And so I just love that we have a pipeline of interns coming up because they've had fantastic seniors in their classrooms.